All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Sid Meier's Civilization VII. We're picking up where we left off last time here in the Ancient Age, taking Gilgamesh for his voyage run. And so far, I've really enjoyed playing as him. He's got a very diplomatic focus going, and the diplomacy system, if I'm being completely honest, is one that I feel like I haven't engaged with all that much. So I've really been enjoying, kind of digging into it a little more, seeing how it works, seeing, the benefit you can get from it. And it's been really great. So we're going to try and finish up. I feel like we've got a good foundation started with our empire. Our goals this time are to finish up the ancient era strong and see what we can do. I'm thinking we're going to go settle one more city and then try to push to capture two, so that we can get a golden age for domination, and then we'll try to also get the golden age for economic, because I think we'll have plenty of resources at that point to do it. So we'll go ahead and punch next turn there. And then we're also going to try and get some of the milestones in the other ones. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Science, I don't think there's any way we finish. We're gonna grab those rubies. And then over here also, I think, how many more resources do we have room for right now? Only one more. So what does the empire resource give me? +1 gold, +1 food in all settlements. That's pretty good. So we might grab that, and then hopefully this place will grow enough. We should be able to get the 1, 2, 3, 4 more resources it has by the end of the age. That seems very realistic, very doable. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I'm thinking about also purchasing some units here. If we go look at our production, Sparta kind of has potential to be just as good as any of our other towns. I mean, Thebai has 17, so maybe it's a good candidate for becoming our second city. But I come in here and I look at Sparta, and I guess maybe when you improve this, you didn't get as much production as I thought. But it also doesn't have any of the warehouse buildings, whereas Thebai, it's just banking all of this on the harbor, and this will go hard as a fishing town. Whereas if we got some of the, like, brickyard, saw pit, that'd be +4. That'd get us up to 9. Plus as it grows. I just feel like Sparta has better adjacencies and has a little more potential that way. But either way, I think I do want it to grow. So if we make this a city, definitely I want this tile to be a cultural adjacency spot. I mean, you got 4 mountains around it, and then over here we'd have 3 resources for our science stuff. So these would be the 2 tiles we'd be looking to put these sorts of things on. So I think I will go ahead and throw the granary here. We do lose a production if we do that, but I think what we're gonna do, well, maybe because if we are going to convert this to a city, we want to have these 2 tiles buildable. So maybe what we do is, I gotta think about this, because our warehouse bonus is 3, but we're gonna lose some of that. But then we'll probably bounce the pop and get it back. And we're gonna put, we're gonna put mines on these, which is gonna, like, those tiles are gonna be huge. So maybe let's actually throw our brickyard and our saw pit here. And the saw pit's like, now you're not gonna get anything. Except that we will, because now we can grow, and these are 3 production tiles, plus we get a resource that gives us gold. And I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, see, it's already up to 12, so like 1 more mine like that, and we'd be on pace with Thebai. It has less food, but it's also a lot, we're working less tiles here. So then we will go ahead and get this granary so we can get it growing. Maybe while we have food resources, maybe we should be putting a little food into this so we can get the convert to city cost down. I think we just throw this in here for now, and if we do want to build this out, we can build an altar. We could build some overbuildable thing to take up space here. So I think we throw that in there. We've spent quite a lot of gold, but this will be growing. It'll be getting cheaper. Let's swap in. Yeah, let's swap this out because it does the same anywhere. We could put in the 3 food fish, because Atheni is kind of reaching the point where growing more, I don't feel like makes a huge difference right now. So maybe we swap the fish down to Sparta. And then Tikal, I don't think I'm worried about Tikal growing as much, so maybe we swap it around like that for now. The other thing we gotta decide is where our new city is going. I kind of want to take advantage of these horses and this ruby, but then like, is this a good place to be? Because we can snatch up these this way. Oh, he's coming down. I might need to put my next pop. I guess it would take me 2 pops to claim both of those. We could always bounce this farm if we needed to. Okay, this army commander, he's just on alert. We're trying to heal this guy back up. There was a little bit of a disaster that happened with Babylon last stream, but that's okay. We're gonna recover. We got another guy here. Yeah, and then he's probably gonna help. And we also have an army commander down here. We need to get... We're starting a new wonder. Change policies. What do we have here? +2 culture and plus on culture buildings. +2 food and all sediments could be really good. Infantry and ranged, we've got the thing in. I think I'd rather have 2 food than 1 production because it's in all settlements. So like that just dropped. Well, I can't see because that has the occupied thing on it, but I think it made a difference. Okay. Piles of grain and fruit split across the stones. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna do the military one here because it's gonna put our base combat strength so far above for when we go to invade Jose. So I think we're gonna give to the military because that's kind of the game that we're playing. Okay, in the civics, our culture is thriving. We could take that one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Gated Nation's already been built. Great Stele has kind of already been built. Oracle, we don't have a place for right now. There is another settlement limit up here that would be kind of good. Does Nalanda do anything we care about? I'm not sure. I don't know that we want to get the science wonder necessarily. It would get us down here to like Monk's Mound or Angkor Wat. Once again, I don't know if these are super in line with our strategies that we're going for. Getting to that settlement limit might be more important because we're going to need all the settlement limit we can get, because after we settle our next city, we're going to be out. So maybe we start going this way. Settlement under threat. Yeah, but like, it'll be okay. We'll be fine. Let's just do a search up here so we can see a little bit further. Am I kind of tempted to come settle up here in the tundra instead of settling in this nice flat grassy land? Because it's so coastal tundra, I think you plop out a harbor, you snag 1, 2, 3, 4 resources, plus potentially you could get this one. Olympia could also get that one. I just haven't because I wanted to get the yields on this thing up. Let me make sure that's a valid spot. Yeah, it doesn't have any fresh water, which is kind of a bummer. I think it's better than anywhere down here, though. I mean, because I was gonna settle down here, I guess. You go here, but like, there's not really any great adjacency spots. There's not really, I mean, because there's no mountains. There's a few resources. I think we've already decided that Sparta is going to be our other town for right now. And then probably one of these conquered places that we're going to try to go get would be the other one. So maybe what we do is we actually send this settler up here, because I'm thinking this is kind of the spot. Do another coastal town. Never plan on having this be a city. Just have it be another really great coastal town. Get all of these good coastal tiles. I mean, so many coastal tiles. A harbor. I think that's what we do. I'm glad we finally sent our scout up this way. And we can get there pretty quick. Okay. I do kind of want to be keeping eyes, trying to figure out. I think Jose's tech is way better than ours, which could be a problem. But like, he already lost a city to us. I think he lost a city to Napoleon. Let's get a farmer's market going with Napoleon. We want to be using as much of our influence as possible because we get culture from it. Okay, we still can't do any deals with him. Maybe we should be doing some sanctions. I think we still get culture from sanctions, even though, yeah. So maybe let's hinder him off. Let's hinder him here too. Because that should boost our culture. We have some policy. I don't remember exactly where it's from. Okay. We're 11 turns. Why did that hop up? What happened? Because that's not. That was weird. Okay, now he's counter sanctioning me. We got a little sanctioning war going on here. That's okay. Okay, and he's got troops out and about. I did not mean to move my scout there. That's okay. Oh, and I didn't mean to move my hoplite. Oh, we shuffled all the units ways I didn't want to. I'm not quite ready to go to war with him, I don't think. But we will be soon. And that will be good. Okay. Oh look, Napoleon tried to hop in here, but we're winning that one. I don't think there's really anyone else we can run the befriend independent on, because I think we're already winning this, aren't we? Yeah. Good. We want some suzerains because eventually we'll do that thing that gives us combat strength. So we'll have like 3. So like our combat strength should be crazy. This might be a war force coming. We might have to bag our second wonder and just go right into military. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna support him. Because I really want to keep my one ally. We get a bonus for that towards our war strength. There's a chance that this then triggers a war on Jose. So I'm gonna preemptively move, just kind of gather these guys together a little bit. There's an argument that I should stop producing my wonder right now and start producing troops, but I'll give it a turn to see what happens. Okay, is that where I want to be? Right there, maybe? Or do I go up one more? It's recommending here. Here gets me 1, 2. It kind of takes some of Athenai's coast. I think I'd rather go one more and settle here. I still get all the same resources. I just can get a little bit more into this coast, and I think we're just gonna go like full coastal city, basically. Okay, let's see if Jose... I guess I can see if he's still... Oh, he's neutral right now, so that's good. So we might not have an instant war coming. He is pushing up towards us, though, which... I don't know how you ended up there. Makes me want to just kind of pull back and... Yep, he declared war. Okay, we're gonna have to cancel our wonder. It's gonna get a little messy in here, I think. I think we can win this. We got a migrant. We can grow a town. Gold is pretty good. Wool also counts towards... Maybe we go wool so we can keep growing, and then I'll go gold next. Defenseless settlement. Yeah, it's not quite as bad as it looks. I would like to purchase in here an archer. Resource assignment available. Oh yeah, this ended up in Tikal. Do I want it in Tikal? Really, we should be getting more salt. That's what we should do. Oh, we should bring this up here, and then we should throw this into Sparta. Okay, then we should come over here. Support ourselves, support ourselves. This should give us a pretty hefty major defeat, 28 to 39. Do we not have, did our military aid just expire? Oh, our military aid just expired, so that's not good. What else is doing it? -2, okay, that didn't update, that should be -4 now. So that gets us still way too far behind. +3 from bronze working, okay. I might need to go get, oh, bronze working 2 is 11 turns. Yuck. That's not what you love to see. I thought our combat strength was going to be okay. It's going to be getting better, I guess, because we currently have +1 from a city-state suzerain, +2 from determined ability. We should be able to get more buffs when Jaishi is done. Hey, we got our migrant. I'm thinking I actually want to run this migrant over to Sparta, because it'll increase its population and we can get it to a city faster. Okay, but we're a major victory against this guy, so I think we do that. Oh, I need to get my hoplites next to each other is part of my issue here too. We could also just attack here. We're also very close to having this guy get the order promotion. And if we can get him to the order promotion, that'll almost level it out. So, yeah. We're doing this war just a little bit sooner than I wanted to, but I don't think it's hopeless. The real question is, do I want to keep trying to finish this wonder? I'm trying to remember what this wonder does for me. Mausoleum of Theodoric. Is that a tech wonder? I guess we could go look in the Civilization because I did not remember what this thing, what it does. We gotta decide, you know, do we need the soldiers or okay, there we go. Mausoleum is harder to spell. +2 production, lane units get extra pillaging, military point. Yeah, it's pretty good. Is it that good though? Plus, we also don't have any walls, and I'd kind of like to get some walls. Let's bump the walls up. And then let's go purchase... Do we want a hoplite or an archer? I think we get a hoplite first, and then next turn we'll be able to afford another archer. And we just try to hold them, and then we're gonna try and push them back. The war weariness should help. Man, what do we do here? Because we definitely don't want to fight this guy. That guy is just kind of chilling. I really would like to get around by my other hoplite, but I just didn't quite do it in time. I realized what was happening just a moment too late. Because we fortify here, I don't know how many other guys he's going to have coming out of this city. I don't think a ton, but once again, I'm not sure. And he could be hitting tier 3 units anytime. It'll take us 2 or 3 turns to be able to get combat support. I think we just move. He still has movement left, so I'll have him fortify. Oh. He's got a guy right here. And I can't buy a unit. Well, that's bad. That's really bad. I think this just has some innate strength, so we should be able to save it, but yikes. We will grab that though. And I'm fine to leave it there so it can get growing. We've got to be getting close to the next step on economic. Yeah, we only need 2 more. We're kind of out of spots to put them though. Okay. Yeah, why don't you come this way? It's like it's not including the road yet, which is weird. Okay, this guy lived, which means there's a chance he can get away. These guys retreated a little bit. Okay, this is looking all right. Okay, change policies. We need to be able to build units. Army, okay, we've got that in, we've got that in. Do we need conscription yet? Maybe. Maybe we pop out Delian League and well, actually, let's see. I want to be able to get my, where did that, there it is. I want to be able to get my military support going. So maybe we leave that in. I like all of these. I'm just not sure if conscription would be better, but I think it'll become better as we move, so I think we keep it. We got another thing here. I think what I'm gonna do, even though this would be good, I think we're gonna go like this. And then our next guy, we can go like that. And then I think it is time to convert this to a city. Did we do the migrant thing? Where'd my migrant go? Did it get killed? Yeah, Tikal is under threat. It might be able to hold. This guy is just gonna book it. We need to get him up by the other hoplite. Is this my migrant? Okay, yeah, that's my migrant. I don't know if migrants can be killed or not. But once we get the migrant, I think we can grab this tile, which will also then make sure we get this tile. Yeah, we're just gonna play it kind of defensively. I need my hoplites. They get better the more of them I can get next to each other. I don't know where that guy went that was all threatening like. He just booked it. Okay, somebody finished a wonder. We're getting our walls. And now we're back on our wonder. Let's take the science, because that's literally a whole turn's worth of science, because our science is real bad. Grab another one of these. We've now reached the point where I can't slot in enough. I think we're gonna swap this for a little more production. That's interesting. I can attack his guy. I think with this guy we do. I think with this guy I need to heal, because if he plops out a unit... Okay, see, now we got adjacent hoplite +2, determinability +2. Yeah, see now at 31, 32, this is getting better. And it's gonna get even better. Oh, I have enough to do this also. Support. Okay, which means now I should get... Yeah, now 34. There we go. We're turning the tides here. So we'll go ahead and fall. Promotion available. That is very good. That's what we like to see. And is that on, which guy was that on? Not on this guy, unfortunately. Still, it's on this guy. Do we want to go down the assault or the bastion? The other guy, we went down assault, which means that maybe it would be wise to take this guy down bastion, because where I have him so close, the area in between, I think, then gets both, because they don't stack, I'm pretty sure. But they do, they can accept the benefits from multiple, right? So even though it can't stack, like we can get both out of it. So I think I'm gonna go bastion on this guy, which is another good one. That guy's healing. Okay. Archer, I'm still gonna have you walk up there. We probably really should buy another archer for that other city, but oh, that's a cliff. Whoops. But we're almost at the point where we can upgrade, so maybe we start bringing this guy down. I'm going to upgrade Sparta to be a second city. And then it'll start producing units. Somebody finished a thing for Great Library. What was that? There was like track marks from a chariot like blazing across there. That was kind of funny. Narrative choice. Okay. Archer. Yeah, bring the archer down. I want to swap these two hoplites places. This hoplite I would like to heal. We're going to bring this guy down. We're going to bring this guy down. And then that will allow this guy to do this. Because if we can get this guy dead, that'd be good. We're going to take some damage from this ballista, but then we should be able to defeat it pretty handily, I would think. This guy's like not attacking the city center, I don't think, so he's just letting him pick us off. If you didn't catch the last stream, this guy, once we captured Tikal after our last war with Jose, he was just been kind of standing here in Tikal for quite a while. I'm gonna go get my research collaboration, which does quite a lot for my pathetic science. Do we have enough gold to do this now? Yes, we do. I'm gonna convert this to a city. That's great. Choose production. Do I want to put in any of these right now? I don't think I do. We definitely want to get the Oedon and the Parthenon by the end of the age. They might be able to go right here, because they'll be quarters. I mean, it's about as good as we're going to be able to do, plus it builds the bridge. But right now, I think we just want to get some hoplites going, unless the barracks would increase my production by 4. I don't think that's quite enough for me not to just start getting some hoplites. Although Sparta is now a city and can take another production resource if I have one. And I don't. I don't want to slow down Athena. Oh, we can do this now. I think we do that just so we lock that in. I think that's the culture one is still going to be, well, actually maybe what we do, we unassign the fish, we put this here, we bring this down into Sparta because currently Athena is still finishing a wonder. Okay, did our guy die? No, no one died. That's a lot of guys though. And I do not like to see a lot of guys coming at me. But what are you going to do? Nothing you can do except, you know, make guys to fight them back, which is what we're working on. I think we go, well, one of these two and then the other one. I guess I'd rather have my tiles out this way. They're like, Olympia's defenseless. I'm like, yeah, but it also is not under attack. So I should probably come get this salt. Enemies approaching Thebai. Yes, they very much are. Like, I don't know where all these guys came from. Because it was like, well, maybe this army commander had a bunch of guys in him. Because all of a sudden it feels like there's a whole bunch. I think we fall back. Fall back. Fall back. I think we try to get some shots off with this guy though. We just want all their units to be damaged, want to keep getting XP. The battle in Tikal going quite well. Do we have all of, yeah, these are all going again. Okay, two more are going to run out, so we're going to need to dump some more influence there. He's supported himself. We need quite a bit to support ourselves anymore. Okay. Our guys got hit. Mostly we don't want to be losing guys is the big thing. What does this give me? Towards wonders in grassland. What is this in? Flat tundra. So that boost wouldn't count, but I'm like not seeing a better tile, so I guess we do it. We haven't unlocked specialists yet, and the city's kind of at the point where it really would benefit from having the ability to do specialists. Let's throw you in here. I think you can heal where you are. I don't want my archer to be rushed by this spearman. So I think we move this guy back. And I think we also move this guy back. And we just try to hold for right now. And we're gonna have reinforcements coming. And that's good. Oh, that's randomly one of Blackbeard's scouts is up here. Why don't you heal, but not right by the volcano? We don't want that. Put you back on alert. I guess that guy finally did attack and he must have died attacking, but we'll heal up before somebody else gets here probably. This is really good for us. Napoleon's here. We don't want Napoleon to capture any of the cities, but we're perfectly happy if he wants to trade off some of his units for some of their units. Okay, why... Do we already have this salt? Yeah, we already have the salt. That's where our salt comes from. I want this to be a harbor town, which means really there's only 2 more tiles I care about here. So, at 13 turns, is it worth leaving it? Or should I flip this over and start shipping its food off now? I think we flip it over to a fishing town. And then just ship food out. It does have its pertinent buildings, doesn't it? Yeah, harbor, fishing quay, a lot of fishing boats. So, and that should then send food return. Is none of it coming to Sparta? I never understand how these city connections work. Like, is it just, does it go to the closest one? Is it all coming to Athenae? Food return, Athenae is making 20, Olympia. Yeah. So I guess it's shipping it all to Athenae, but that's okay. Choose production. Okay, we finished off a hoplite. So we're probably going to go for another hoplite and just keep going. And then eventually I would like to get some of these other things done. But for right now, I think we just need to get a force we can kind of fight with. Yeah, just heal. And then we're going to start pushing down again here in just a moment. Okay, Napoleon's pushing. We don't want him to end up with the cities, because we need the cities. Because in our military path, we need 2 cities. Choose city-state bonus. It looks like this is the food one. Let's see. +1 food on warehouse buildings is pretty handy. Free settler is nice. Food and settlements for each expansion of city-state. I don't think that's very good. I don't think. 2 food, just get it on warehouse buildings is probably better. I could be wrong on that, but I think so. +1 food on resources, +4 food on food buildings. We have a lot of resources, so I think we're going to take this one. And there's the Shawnee. Getting the suzerain state will also push our combat strength up 1, because we've got that going. 20% food, 30% construction towards buildings. I don't think wonders count as buildings technically, so I guess we just go with the... Well, I'll go with buildings, and then hopefully we can do some in Sparta. We get another policy. Maybe we put in drama and poetry and try to sneak out the monument over here real quick when we get a minute. I'm gonna send this guy down. They're just gonna be peeking. This guy can come too. That scout's, he's leaving, I guess. He's going away. What do we got here? Archer. Oh, this is not ideal. It doesn't look like I can get any ancient walls down here either. Probably because it's been attacked too recently. I don't think it has them. That is not good. Really though, all we need is to get our two city-states. So we just gotta, or 2 cities, and keep Tikal. Which means really we need all of the cities. I guess we always could try to take Khotan. That would count. But we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, that is a problem with the way this war is set up. Keeping Tikal is hard just because I don't have resources down there. So since he's gone that way, we might lose it and have to get it back in a trade deal. Which is just how it goes. Instead of grabbing this, I think we're going to head towards the salt. Because the salt would be more pertinent. That's step 1 and then 1. Okay, there's some guys we can start fighting. You must have sent everyone down here, it kind of looks like. We'll just range attack, try to clear them out. I'm still feeling okay. Not about Tikal. Tikal is toast. But what are you gonna do? Ah, very good.
For every man to avenge
Play game
his friend
3.
that mourn him.
So this is gonna up our production in the capital, and now it can start doing units. So next time we get a resource, we'll put all the units ones in. It can start producing our army, and then we'll try to get our yields up a little bit.
Stage.
Change policies. Okay, I'm happy with that. I still think we keep that in. Conscription is going to become valuable at some point. Maybe we come in here. Man, there's so many I could do. I guess we do all of these. Even though we had enough to support ourselves again, that throws our culture way up. Then we can come in, change policies. Oh, not resources. I want policies. And we can pop out the endeavors one, and we can pop in the conscription one. And we're making a little extra gold now. We got a free hoplite, not in a super awesome place, but I guess it's not that far to come down. Choose a civic. We're blowing through the civic street, so this is we're doing real good on the cultural front. Somebody already got Nalanda. Somebody already got coinage. I might need to push towards commerce. Unless, let me just double check that none of these do anything that I want. Culture from specialists. We still don't even have specialists because our science is real bad. Oh, we need to come get Agagi real quick. That's what we need. Okay, what do we think is better? 1 war support on all our wars, or 15% towards training military units? I think making all the units we have 1 better and fatiguing him out, I think is better. And then we'll get that next. So I think we'll go with the war support. They get a little affected by it, it seems. We could do, where could Oracle go? That's the problem with Oracles. I don't really like any of the spots I can put Oracle for adjacency, and Oracle is, it's okay. It doesn't feel as strong as some of the other ones. Whereas we could be popping out hoplites 1 a turn. So let's go queue up like, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these. And resources, yeah, I can't do it this turn. I need to get the salt then back into Athenae when I can. Which I could do by improving trade relations with Napoleon and then sending him another trade route. Because that would open the resources again, which, you know, is a good little trick to have. Completed the hoplite. Okay, I think... do I not have any rough terrain I can put this thing on for the influence? That's kind of a fail, but part of the reason we went this way was to get more influence out of Greece. But it doesn't look like there's any spot that gets rough terrain in this city, but that's okay. Do we want to plop in one of these? We want to get that monument. I think let's get the monument for the influence. And it's +9 culture. I mean, that's pretty good. It must be talking about these guys that have been standing there the whole game. I'm not really worried about them. Military training, what is this going to give me? Flanking, that's huge. And then we probably push for ironworking, but like, we kind of need currency if we're going to get the economic one. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Do we coordinate an attack here and finish this guy? I think so. And then this guy gets a promotion. This guy's in real danger, which is unfortunate. How did this guy get a promotion? I didn't think they could see that far. I thought it was going to be the other one. District. We're not really going to be doing district. We're not really going to be doing... I think we're going to go the more aggressive path down this side. Did this guy still not get his promotion? No. That's wild. I thought it was him. Somehow it was this other guy from clear across the map. Okay, another hoplite coming in. Yeah, Tikal is toast. I don't think there's any saving Tikal. His health bar didn't even seem to budge. Can we propose peace yet? Oh, we can. He'll accept that. He will reject that. Okay. Where is Kaan even? Oh, I don't really want Kaan. Hey, that also means we should be able to propose peace with Blackbeard, and he might give me... No. We could have peace with him, but he's not going to give me anything, and that's okay. We just need 2 cities to make our golden age. Okay, we lost that guy. It's not ideal. I was hoping that Napoleon might still be over there.
Then all Greece is not sufficient.
Okay, I don't think I need to change any policies. Oh, we get to grow. Well, let's get the gold while we, you know, can still get some benefit off of it for the next turn until we're done. Because our city defenses are gone. Okay, then I think we were gonna push up commerce. The problem is if I come... Oh, okay, I can bring... I can't get this guy quite in range. Maybe we do just fall back. We're still in range though, which is the sucky part. But we have a lot of hoplites coming. Like a lot, so we should be able to turn this here, I think. Should be not a problem. Settlement lost, we knew that was gonna happen. I mean, right now if we proposed peace, like we could get Tikal back. Now we need to pick up 3 cities basically, and he already lost Kaan to Napoleon, so that city is no longer an option for our easy pickings. So I think what we do is I think we still do it though. We hit there. My plan here, we're gonna rush all these hoplites in. Once we kill these, like, once his army is dead, I don't think he's doing well enough to stop us. I mean, maybe his yields are coming down. He's taking a lot of damage from Napoleon. If we could just pick up, you know, get a foothold, we'll be doing pretty well. Okay. Do we march? Okay, we might lose another guy, unfortunately, but we now have the first strike ability, which is great, and then we also have the order, and order is that's the biggest turning point on this whole promotion tree. So that's really huge. Here, do we kill this spearman or do we weaken this ballista? I think we just kill the spearman. We also get influence for these kills. We almost can buy ourselves another point in this war, which would be nice. And I think we will soon. We also have quite a bit of gold that we could be purchasing stuff with. Do I want to... I think instead of doing that, I think I'd rather come upgrade... We have not built any fishing towns yet? Maybe, never mind. Maybe we'll get the granary though, just to keep this place going. And then we'll just maybe hold off on buying anything else. This guy kind of... I needed him here so he could do adjacencies, but he's not really doing anything else for me. The other thing is the age is going to end, so we got to start making some progress or we're going to run out of time.
The truly brave
Flanking, arena, blacksmith. Blacksmith is pretty good. Okay, Ironworking 31 turns. Our science is so bad. I do want to get bronze working though. We need that. We're gonna bring these guys down. This guy lived. Major victory. I think we do it. I think we do this first though. We could also bring this guy down so that this guy gets the defending boost. I think we cycle this guy back. And then we should be able to do the coordinated attack. Yeah, minus 20, minus 50, that's all good. Bring this guy down, let this guy heal. We've got more. Okay. If that's the route you're gonna take, then just come straight down. Don't do that. Don't be silly. More hoplites on their way. Army commander. Yeah. This scout has no purpose. He's just kind of hanging. Fortifications completed. Okay, that's good. A move. They tried to heal. Okay, what's the crisis? Oh, is this the plague crisis? Fun. Alright, we can then choose production. View resource. Oh yeah, we could put this in. Put this in. This in. Choose production. Finish that. We're getting close enough to the end of the age. It might be time to think about throwing this down. And I think that is where I want it because it'll have good districts around it. We'll grab this. Plus 2 science on buildings and affected settlements, but minus 4 gold on science buildings. I think we only have 1. I don't know how my science has gotten so far behind. I think one of the trickiest things in this game for me personally is managing, you know, is doing everything. Because to do well, you need to do everything. And we're doing the war, and we're doing the economic one. We're just, like, I'm a little worried about my science yields going into the next turn. We have some pretty okay tiles. It's just, we were a little slow getting science going, and it's still not really going to the point it's becoming a bit of a bottleneck, but I think we're going to be able to pull something together. So really right now, in terms of resources, we have enough resources to hit the second one. We don't have enough slots for them, but we have enough resources, so hopefully we can get more places to put them. I don't think we've unlocked the tech though, as part of our problem. Chuck Lease, you just keep doing your thing. Okay, everyone's a little wounded. I bet I can step this guy down though, and the first strike damage just off of this one guy should finish that ballista. And then let's hit with the archer. Oh, before we do any of this, we should go spend our promotion point. Whoops. Oh, not promotion. Our, up our war support is what I meant. Oh, even that's a major victory. So if I hit with this guy, that's also a major victory. So I think we do that. We did not use any of this guy's abilities, so he can heal. This guy can heal. This guy can come cover him. Yeah, this guy's coming around. We're getting geared up to make a push into the city. So that's good. Yeah, hopefully Napoleon doesn't take them all before we get there. Because you can see he's got units. Okay, that guy got hit. That's okay. Oh, Growth City. We still don't have specialists. See, this is how you're supposed to be getting a little more science at this point, is you're supposed to have your specialists chilling on your... Did we never build the library? Is that our problem? Have we not built our library? What is this? A mine. That's where the library is supposed to be. Oh, I'm starting to think I know why our science is so bad. I just keep thinking, yeah, I want a specialist, but that's not gonna happen. So I guess we just take 3 food, 1 happiness. Or did I? No, I built the library. Okay, the library's here. Whew. Because that's still a 2 adjacency. Okay. Blacksmith for 8 production. Or just keep cranking. Just keep cranking out hoplites. Maybe we just keep cranking them. Growth city over here. Do we want the production? Do we want the food? I'm thinking we just take... Because now we kind of got all the resources out of this city that we wanted, because we can't get here. So the 1-2-1 tiles are probably the best, unless we want to go 2-1-1. Oh no, we're still missing this one. Okay, I'm glad I double checked. Grab that. Now we've got 3 we just need places to put. Okay. This guy needs to retreat and do some healing. This guy, however, is full Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but it'll be okay. Let's move this guy down as well. Because this guy has a first strike thing. Yeah, it's huge. Plus we can move this guy down so we get the adjacency hoplite thing going. Keep moving, bringing some of these other guys down. That guy's inside my territory, so I should probably just let him finish healing. Because you heal faster back there. I guess we bring this guy kind of down. Yeah, and then we just hit. Hit. Okay, we're approaching our first city to go capture. Heal. Bring another guy. I kind of want to bring this scout down to see what's going on in Khotan. Because Khotan could be good. We'll take Bach if we can get it, because we need some developed cities, but I'm gonna spend 1 turn getting these. Okay, yeah. How much would it take us to get another army commander? 9 turns? That's a pretty significant investment, but it might be worth it in the long run. Okay, do I want to push in with these guys or heal / wait for the guys that are healed to get down here? I kind of want to see what's going on. With our... Well, I guess if we get in here, we should be able to start pillaging. Okay, we can see what's going on now. We might lose this guy. If he survives, maybe we do just rush these in. Because now he'll have the plus combat strength. You can see as soon as we got the order, I actually think it's faster for this guy to come heal in friendly territory since he's so wounded. We don't want that. We want to make that quick. Oh, the dang cliffs. They get me every time. Alright, something I wanted to talk about last stream. Oh, did all my guys live? Hey, that's nice. I don't like all these chariots. This guy's probably toast. Just as we kind of go through the war. Oh, this is good. extra experience on our commanders or +1 strength to range and military. I think we just go this Age of Heroes because we don't have that many ranged units going on. I don't think I necessarily need to narrate all the combat. The strategy is we want to push in, we want to take this city. We don't want to lose all of our guys. This guy we might lose, I think. But we're trying to keep everyone else healed up, keep them strong. I think even here maybe we heal and try to get more guys down here. Last stream I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the upcoming stuff they've announced for this game that I'm pretty excited about. We talked a little bit last time about you know, how the first year had been and how I feel about the changes and stuff, and I enjoyed this game from the beginning, but the game now is, in my opinion, significantly better than it was at launch. We're headed in a really good direction. And the new changes, they look promising. So if you're not, you know, following the Civ community closely, they've got a great Discord where they're always putting all the announcements. Some of them I kind of roll my eyes at, but a lot of them are really good stuff. Extra influence, maybe, or just more production. Or just more guys. We also could get a merchant because I kind of want, like, I could go more camels probably. I guess we should check. Can I see the merchant lens somewhere? I think you have to build a merchant. It's worth my 1 turn. I'll just build the merchant. Alliance weakening. Really? How is our relation weakening? Huh. I guess it just must be the overtime thing. We'll do this though, and that'll help. Anyway, they recently announced that they were going to... 1 turn left in celebration. So we wait for that, and then we trigger another one. Kind of the roadmap for what they're going to do in the next year. Oh, hey. I forgot that was our plan this whole time. Nice. Hoplite is healing. You're healing. You're healing. And the first announcement was like, yeah, we made it to our anniversary to celebrate. Here's Gilgamesh, which is how we ended up here. Said, hey, let's take Gilgamesh. Oh, Khotan is so free if we can get a guy down here, and we probably could just come down this way. Have Gilgamesh celebrate the anniversary, free to all players. They made some other changes. They added the appeal lens, and they added, you know, there was a few other things in the patch notes for the patch that we're currently playing. And that's all good. That's all cool stuff. I'm excited about Gilgamesh. I really enjoyed him so far. Our game's going pretty well. I mean, we're winning, and I think we're going to be able to squeeze out these 2. And then, you know, we got 1 point in cultural and great library. We'll see. I'm most worried about our science right now. But next year, or later this year, they said we're going to be doing what... The way they phrased it was basically made it sound like, look, they're reworking the game, and they're going to release a patch that is comparable in scale to as if the game was getting its first major DLC. I mean, we've had DLC, but like really they were just character packs. They weren't the DLC that I kind of expected them to be, and I think a lot of people kind of expected them to be, you know, on the, you know, Rise and Fall or Gathering Storm level. Sounds like the next update is going to be more to that level, which is good. Does maneuver... They've rearranged some of these, and I'm trying to remember where the, like, coordinated attack boosts are. Oh, +2 flanking bonus is nice. No combat penalties. Zone of control. Pillaging. Gold. Where did they put that? Is it over here? It's in down leadership. We might go down leadership because I really like the coordinated attack thing. So we'll start going that way, I guess. They're gonna have their, you know, what essentially in previous games would have been equivalent-ish to the first major DLC, except because they recognize that, you know, it's been kind of rough. It's gonna be free for all players, which is I think is a great thing to do. I feel like they recognize their shortcomings, and they're really making an effort to improve, you know, the view of the game, the community relations, and that translates to giving us free stuff, like the Tides of Power update. Really loved Blackbeard, by the way. Okay, let's see what we got here. Retinue is out of range, because camels is what I want. Oh, I need to see... There should be some here that says need to improve trade relations. I can't even see what he has. That's annoying. I guess we can go check. We're looking for camels. Does no one have any camels? Blackbeard has camels. Maybe here's what we do. We propose peace with Blackbeard. Oh, he won't take it. Okay, never mind. Previously, he was a little more friendly towards it. Okay, we can't quite support ourselves on that either. I don't think it's worth improving my trade relations if he doesn't have any camels. Oh, does he have camels down here? No. There's no camels. We're just gonna have to capture whoever has these camels because I need more places to put my resources. Okay, let's start getting another army commander, I guess. We might eventually need to switch back to making more units, but right now I don't think we do. I wish I could kill that guy so that I could get this guy out, because I don't want to lose him. Because this guy, he can only move to here because of the whole zone of control thing. I guess we could try doing the coordinated attack, and that might push us up enough. I'll try it. If we lose one guy, we'll be okay. Okay, we'll still probably lose that guy, but that's okay. Bring this guy up to give the defense boost because he's the defensive guy. Yeah, I'm not doing that trade route. We're gonna start walking this guy somewhere else. Though we'll eventually want him over here, probably. Anyway, so they kind of gave a little overview of what they plan to do in this big update that will be coming. They didn't say, but it sounded like soonish, probably like in a couple of months. Like it's not imminent. This was the imminent update. Happiness gold, I guess, because we could probably be buying some things. Man, this city is completely... Yeah, there's no one here. We should go capture that. I might purchase a guy that's over here. Just purchase a cheap little hoplite and send him down. But there was like a few layers to this different stuff they said they were going to be doing. I didn't think we'd lose both of those guys. But some of them were fascinating. The first one was that they're going to be adding the much requested feature of continuous ages. So you'll be able to play as the same Civ for the whole game. And that's probably the new feature that like I'm the most on, because I actually don't mind the Civ switching mechanic. Like I'm totally good with that one. Even now that they've added the options to like have softer resets, I still find myself preferring to play with the harder resets on, just because it makes it feel a little different. Like if I wanted to play continuous age, I can always go back and play more Civ 6. So I kind of enjoy the harder resets. Yes, please, Napoleon. Do we still have our... Oh, we can do this too. Boom. Now we got that going. We'll do a research collaboration too. We'll spend all of our influence, but we just gained like +6 combat strength, so... Is that enough to let us almost kill this guy? Which means if I use this to a coordinated attack, we should kill him. Beautiful. But if you're the kind of person who really bounced off the Civ switching mechanic, then that's good news for you. So I'm gonna take order again here too, because that's gonna be huge. That's gonna shake up the game in fun and exciting ways. The changes I found more interesting was they announced that they're also reworking the legacy path system for a new system called Triumphs, and those changes, that looks very intriguing to me. I think the legacy path system, it works well enough, but you do reach kind of like we're starting to reach this game of like, well, we just gotta check the boxes, and we gotta check the boxes fast because we're really running out of stuff we can do in this age. Okay, I think what we do is we attack here, then we kill here, and that should let us bring, yeah, a healthy guy clear down here. We're kind of bottlenecked up. And it sounds like the way Triumphs is going to work is that instead of having a checklist of the only way to get progress towards your victory conditions is to do X, Y, Z, and it's, you know, very hard, rigid things. There's like a grid of different quests, some of which you'll probably be getting all the time, and some of which require a little more intent, I guess, is the right way to say that. And I actually thought that looks pretty cool. I'm excited to see how that one pans out, because I think that's got quite a lot of potential. And the other thing is that, like, when you complete them, they have like immediate benefits, because right now everything you can do with the, you know, the legacy paths, it's all at least as far as I remember, all the benefits are for the future age. You know, you bank up points that you get in the next age. Some of those looked like they did that, but they're a little more themed. They're a little more, you know, like one of the examples they showed was you do this quest where you get your altar, and then it boosts you towards religion in the next one. Like, they have benefits for getting them. And so I just thought that was really, a good idea, a good iteration on kind of what they've done. Okay, I need to get healthy guys into the city, which means we start marching some of these guys around. I do not want to order Scorched Earth. I'm tempted to do this with this guy, but like maybe the better move would be just to get him out of here completely, because I want to get these healed guys in. Yeah, I think actually we just pull back, we pull this guy up, pull this guy back, we pull this guy up, we bring this guy up, we start bringing this guy around, I guess, because he's not going to make it around the other way, I don't think. This guy is just... Napoleon's dudes are in the way, and I need to beat him to Khoatan. So I'm quite excited to see how that plays out. We'll go for ironworking, but our science is so... Or actually, we need to go for currency. Because if we get the market, we can get spots to put our stuff. And we need spots to put our stuff pretty desperately. We also need this library pretty desperately. Look at that, though. It's a 6 adjacency library. It's just like... I guess we're really not that far behind Blackbeard, but I need more science. What's the best here? 1, 2, 2, looks like. Okay, my guys did really well right there. Really well. Okay. Nope, we gotta keep pushing. I need more. One city is not enough to sate my requirements for getting my golden age that I want, so no thank you. Okay, we're gonna bring this guy up. And this guy then gets, I mean, 49 to 30. 49 to 33. Like our boost here is quite significant. We can kill off... We can kill off a lot of guys. Oh, this guy is finally maybe making progress back to Khoatan. It almost would have been faster to send one of the other guys. But what are you going to do? Okay. How much do we need to get ourselves back up to 4? We need 150, so we need 18. So if we can kill like 1 or 2 guys, we'll get that. Which means maybe what we do is we fire... I kind of want to use this guy to chunk off the wall, but maybe we just do this. Because that'll get us a little influence. Plus 12 influence, nice. And then if we do this, that'll get us influence. Then we'll have enough influence to come in here and support ourselves, which gives us +1 combat strength towards either attacking or towards, well, still attacking, but attacking other stuff. I think we just kill this guy off too. Oh, there's more dudes down here. I guess that's to be expected. I might need to start on another batch of hoplites soon once we get that army commander out, because I feel like we're starting to stagnate a little bit. Take the production. Yeah, this hoplite, he really needs to heal. I guess some of these guys will be back close to full strength. And you... yeah, you need to heal still. Where do I want this guy to be? Am I happy with him being here? Oh, I think we do move this guy down, though. This guy can heal, that's fine. This guy's healed enough, I think. Okay, which means this guy, I guess I'll order him to build fortifications, because if you can have fortifications, that's better. Any little thing you can get to eke out a combat advantage. Okay. If I can capture one of these cities, retinue would probably come in range, and retinue has camels, and camels are essential to finishing my path that I'm on. Oh, that's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. If I could just take this, I could probably pressure him into giving me one of the other ones. I'd like to get, if possible, Khotan first. If I can capture Khotan and this, I need him to give me one more, and then we'd be there. Yeah, this guy's real wounded, like. I think we... what do? We use our archer to chip at the walls. Then we use this guy to call for a coordinated attack. Which, like, 2 more turns of that and we'll have these walls down. We just have to hold. I'm gonna move this guy back and then hit there. Okay, who got promotions? Did everybody get promotions? Ooh, that's nice. And heal 10 when upgraded. You know, I think only now have I understood what that ability actually does. They heal when you upgrade them, which we're not going to be getting to upgrades anytime soon. I guess this guy could be in here chipping. But he better heal, because we're going to take some hits, I think. Ooh, even more guys. It's not looking so good. I just need to capture enough so I can pressure him. Okay, more crisis stuff. I guess we get the science fishing tiles because our sad little empire is the best it can do. It's now also worth totally getting this. Choose crisis policies. We'll do the healing cults. We didn't build any altars, so it doesn't matter. Sometimes the crises, the crises, they just don't matter. And you just say, okay, I'll take my thing and I'll move on. Okay, we need to push big. I think we still have this guy run a coordinated attack. I probably should have done that first. Okay, district defenses are down, which means we got a good chance of capturing this next turn. Which means if I can take that and I can take Khotan, we'll be really set. Okay, what do I want for my second tree on here? Assault. I could also go maneuver. I don't know if I think the maneuver one is as good though as the assault one is. Which one is the one that gives you +1 command range? Is that a no? I guess that's a commendation. So we just want to rush that commendation because that thing is kind of nutty. Maybe we go maneuver. Where I've got these two guys kind of fighting in tandem, it makes sense to branch out and get different things. Okay, this guy's healed up, so I guess we bring him probably down this side. Ooh. It looks like they killed off that guy. But they got one guy in there. Oh, they're harassing my guy on his way to Khotan. If this silly scout wasn't here, I'd be able to escape out that way. We still have all of our combat strength and stuff, right? Keep those going. Okay, the question is if I do, like, okay, we should be able to take the city if I just do a coordinated attack. Oh, nice, and that triggered the thing for the Inca. Then we could look at proposing peace. Will you give me back Tikal? Will you give me back Chichen Itza? Okay. So with this plus Tikal, what does that do for me? I think that still puts me, yeah, 1 city away. So we could try to get one from Blackbeard. But he won't even give peace of this right now, so we'd actually have to go in there. So our easiest path to win is to try to real quick take Khotan before we make peace, which if this guy will leave us alone, we could do in like 2 turns probably. And he's got guys, but he doesn't have that many guys. Like we lost some units for sure. what if we focused fire down on one of these? Weakened them up. We can't pillage anymore. I think we step this guy back and heal. The problem is he might be able to just recapture this city instantly, which is not what I want to happen, obviously. But that might be how this goes. I think we go Old Guard, and then I can still get my coordinated attack when I wanted. Resource assignments available. Oh yeah, because we got this new place. We're gonna throw more salt into Athenae because I think we're gonna need a little more military in there. And let's just throw a little food in here. Hopefully we don't lose the city right back. Because if we don't, I mean, we're kind of looking okay. If we can get Khotan, we might have to make peace, but then I'm like, we only got 20% of the age left. Oh, who needs units? Oh, it's this guy still. Yeah, it says he can make it, but he actually can't because he's unit controlled. Oh, we still can't get retinue. Soon though, soon. I want you to move, whatever. I want you to go to retinue so that when we get there, we're ready. But that's all right. Okay, let's hope this guy holds. He seemed, did they just like not even attack me? I don't think they attacked. That's very good for me. Okay, that guy next turn could take, then we can negotiate peace and get our golden age. And then we really gotta think about next age, how we're gonna fix our science problem. I probably just need to, at the beginning of the age, focus on it a little bit more. Yeah, let's shoot that guy. Can this guy get around here? Yeah, so I think we polish the spearmen off. And then move this guy down. And everyone on this tile should just be healing, because they're kind of wounded. We lost some guys, but like we're okay, and in one turn we'll have another commander and we can start getting a whole bunch of units if we need to. Then we're going to try to focus on getting the economic one, which we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more resources slotted in. We have 4 of them, so we only need 3 more resources, which I feel like is definitely in the range of we could get with merchants. Because like retinue has 3, if we can get to retinue, which when we make this peace deal, instead of taking Tikal, we might be able to say, well, you keep Tikal and I'll take Chichen Itza. That would be, I'd prefer that, because then I don't have these stranded. I mean, that's a problem with Tikal, is it's not very defensible. Okay, you definitely have got to fortify until healed. Okay, this time they attacked. They didn't get him though. Somebody got a milestone for Great Library. That's okay, things are heating up. We're not on the 10 turn timer yet though, so that's good. 2-2-1, I'm thinking. Or 2-1-1. 1-2-1. Yeah, let's get one of these. Choose production. I probably should get these fishing boat ones. But I think let's just get a few more military to replace, just in case the peace deal does not go the way we think it's going to. Very good. We got Khotan, which means we're 1 city away from our golden age, which means if we can convince him to give up Chichen Itza in the peace deal. Although I suppose we should probably like just optimize a little bit, kill off some of his guys so that he's a little bit weaker. Plus if we can actually kill, like if we kill this guy, that's also worth some influence. I don't actually think I want to attack with my other guys because they're so weak, but That also should, the weaker his military is. Okay, he won't give me Chichen Itza. Will he give me Tikal? He'll give me Tikal. I think I take it, right? I take my golden age. It leaves our empire in kind of like a weird shape. I'd much rather have Chichen Itza, but I don't know, like, I don't know how much I want to push the issue, because I don't want to lose this city. Is retinue in range now? Yes. So I think knowing that retinue's in range, that means Tikal should possibly be in range to be connected in. We'll take Tikal and we'll to get our golden age, and then I think we'll try to straighten it out in the next age. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, it's just... yeah. Oh, they keep switching on me. Yeah, I think we'll do that. There's the golden age, and that also gives us the milestone for economic. That's gonna hop up age progress a ton, which means we might need to, we'll see how it goes. We're gonna keep this. It's fine. Resource settlement available. Tikal is not connected, but Khotan is. Okay, sure. Do we pop out some of these? And I mean, we're gonna get our thing here pretty soon. Okay, yeah, everyone just heal. Why don't you come down here and help this archer farm a little experience? Okay, does that mean Blackbeard wants peace yet? No. I could start supporting myself in that war. I could also run a local festival with my buddy. Like, we have so much culture. I guess Napoleon is really the strong one. He's benefited almost too much from all of our deals we've done with him. You know, Tikal might end up in range once we get the road. I don't know.
The caravan moves on.
+1 resource capacity. Policies. I don't think we're going to be doing drills anymore. Which means, what do we put in instead? Oh, I guess we should put this back in. View tree. Okay, for codices, what would it take to get a point? 2 codices. So I think then we do take literacy for a codice. Because sometimes you get random pop-ups that give you codices. I've made it a lot further than I thought I should a handful of times on the random pop-up narrative event codices. So I think we will go for that. And then what to build here? We need to, like, ideally get our thing going. We should probably build... Did I actually build my, what do we have here? Did I build an altar in this city? Because I'm not seeing altar as an option. Monument, library, Parthenon, barracks, granary, palace. Oh no, there's the altar. Is there yeah, what was my thing? Oh, +10 growth rate, which, since I can't get specialists, kind of doesn't feel that good to me right now. Garden. I probably should get the ageless ones because we're like probably like 10 turns out. We're 10%, which is not going to take that long. Where do I want them to be? That side is... Can you sail through this or not? Volcano terrain, homelands. Ew. Ew. That means I'm kind of, if I want to sail out from my capital, I have to go clear around, which means probably you become a city in the next age so that I can do my shipping and whatnot. I still think we do that though. Maybe we even put it. Maybe we even put it here. Harbor, yeah, I think that's what we do. Unless there's no wonders. We could see if any of these give any good bonuses. Oh yeah, look, he's got camels. We need to build a merchant. Because we can trade with him now and get the camels and then just finish our golden age, the second one. And that'll be perfect. Why don't you just head back to Sparta? Perfect, perfect. Okay, this is good. You know, maybe here is where that other city should have gone, now that I'm looking at it, because you could have gotten these. Still don't know that it's the best spot, but it'd be okay. Yeah, 90%, and I think I'm about to push us to the 10-turn countdown. Hoplite. Alert. I don't think we want to go try to fight Blackbeard with our very few turns we're going to have. I don't really want any more cities anyway. Like, I guess I could try to do some kind of peace deal where I do like a swap. But, I think I'm okay. We also can go over here to Jose. Do I want to run reconciliation? I think I get culture if I run reconciliation. So, let's do that for a little culture. Yeah, +2 culture. Not that my culture is a problem. My science is not great. Like we're getting killed in the science front.
When I was young, I thought that money
Colossus,
was the most
Market,
important thing in life.
Bath.
Now
Oh hey, that's where the specialist was.
I know.
I thought it was somewhere else, or I probably should have gotten that a long time ago to help with the aforementioned science problem. Respond to diplomatic action. I will support that because I get culture. And if you get friendly enough with me, then I can do a bunch of good stuff with you. Okay, writing 2 is a codicy. Hey, there's no way we're getting down to any of these. But we could pick up a writing 2 codicy and maybe one more codicy. I don't think it matters. I think what we're going to end up finishing at is 1 point culture, 1 point science, all the points military, all the points economic. Which is all good. I always have a hard time with the ancient era culture one. Like, that's probably the path that I've completed the least. Retinue. Where do we want to put this? Maybe into Sparta just to spice it up. I don't actually know how many resource buildings you have. How's your gold yield? Your gold yield is better. You should get the... Oh. You should get the jade. And then they can have all that stuff. And then you can we'll pack all the rubies in here because you have the jade. And then we can just put like this in the buy. We got to be like 1 away, right? And we have so many resources we can slot. 2. We're 2 away. Okay. That means when this guy gets to balk, the camel will push me over. Camels are so good. We never met this guy over here. But, you know, it's whatever. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like normally if you can get 2 golden ages, you're doing pretty good. Oh, somebody finished one. What'd they finish? Oh, they completed Great Library. Which means there's someone on the other side that's gonna be a real threat. I guess we take the science. Finished Lochios. We got our merchant that's on the way. I think we do get our fishing key. I don't know where I want to put it though. I guess if I put it here, it potentially becomes adjacency for that other one. I guess if I put it here, maybe we put it here. Activate on Acropolis in this city. Okay, but the problem is our Acropolis has an influence yield of 0. But, like, we're not going to get an Acropolis, I don't think, in another city that gets influence. And is that just terrible? Isn't that just, even in the best of times, like, one culture? One question we should be asking ourselves is, do we want to promote to buy and just knock out some little, because we got 10 turns, so we could promote this up, get our special quarter, because I think this is going to end up being a city in the next age. Of all of our places, if we look, like, it's the other one that makes sense. It also has, like, this is a pretty good science spot. This is a pretty good culture spot. It's got a ton of food. It could have more production, though, if we worked more of the production-centric tiles. We can convert for 350. We probably should have gotten this brickyard at some point, but you know what? I think we're going to do it. Let's do this. Let's convert to city. And then how long would it take me? Yeah, 8, 6. We got to think about where we want to put them. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking here. Because then we'll have district here. And, you know, eventually maybe we'll build some stuff out here. It's maybe not optimal, but we can buy both of these right now, so... Still we have... Oh wait, no, and that is rough terrain. Okay, then yes, we're doing that. And then I'm also going to purchase this. And then we can start producing... Do we go for the library just to start the next stage with a little bit of science? Because you keep the 3. Maybe we do. It's the specialist bonus, I think, that gets destroyed. We could also go for just some of this ageless stuff. This is definitely going to be our science tile. This is definitely going to be our culture tile. I guess one argument to do in the library is that it'll mean that we could build our culture tile where we want it in the next age. We should build some of those other ones just kind of over here, probably the ageless ones. Now let's start getting the library, I guess. Oh, we can get specialists now. Now that this is a city, though, I think I'd kind of like to get some of the production tiles. Resource assignments available. Oh yeah, you get another one. Sure, we'll take a little happiness. Means we're 1 away. So the camel will do it when we get the camel. Okay, so now Plato should come down here because this one actually makes influence and we'll actually get a bonus. I don't know if it's a permanent bonus. I have no idea how the Logios works. And I should because I've played Greece a couple times. What war? Oh yeah, okay. Still my war with Blackbeard. Yeah, he still doesn't want peace, and I don't want to dump influence into getting enough war support to talk him out of it, so I'm not going to. Completed Parthenon. Ancient walls I never regret having. So let's get some. We already got ancient walls there. Let's get some ancient walls on this bad boy. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna go chasing. Ancient walls, just, it's a little bit of deterrent, it's a little bit of safety. We know people are gonna be mad at us. +1 science, +1 codex. You know, we actually also might need this library just to slot. No, I guess we don't. Because we have 2. So that's okay. We have not that many turns left. We can come get the wheel for a codicy. Why not? Why not? Okay. I think this was our plan, was to get the harbor, right? So that we just have them. Hoplite, yeah, just alert. We're just kind of at wrap it up stage of the game. Where do we want to put the... I think there's a thing for having a bunch of resources jammed into the capital. Yeah, there we go. Silk Road's complete, which should also get us the dual legacy for Gilgamesh. Yep, dual legacies, antiquity, challenge complete. Is that enough to push us to Gilgamesh 3? Achieved Gilgamesh 3, very nice. And then, yep, that's what I thought. If you shove enough in, then you can play as the Ming. I don't know. We gotta think about who we want to be next age. We gotta think about that for sure. Okay. And then now that should give us a little more culture. Great. Alright, 6 turns. Finish the harbor. Do I just want to get more walls? We have all the ageless stuff. I could be making more logios, but I kind of don't think I care. I think I would rather have more ancient walls. Just in case. Because I know people are going to come and they're going to be mad. Because we've made a lot of enemies this game.
God.
Alright, so we've avoided a dark age everywhere. Overall in legacy points, we're crushing everyone we've met. Somebody did finish, though, if we can look at the legacy pads. I finished this one. I finished this one. Somebody finished this, it looks like. And somebody finished this. So there might be AI on the other continent that's just going crazy. It could be like a Benjamin Franklin or something. I feel like he normally does pretty good. We're not gonna finish that. Yeah, we just start getting random stuff because we can. Oh, hey. 8 experience. We get so much experience with all the stuff we have. That's so nice. I feel like our commanders are quite well promoted for the actual amount of combat we did, which was not a ton. It was some, but it was not a ton.
There's another world.
Change policies. Do I need to optimize any of these? You know what I could do? I could pop out this and pop in literature just because we are actually doing that. Narrative choice. Food, influence, gold. I think we go gold because it's like gonna be the most useful for translating. Actually, wait. Sorcery should be banned. Okay, that's the end of that tablet narrative event that started ages ago. Agriculture, okay, I think we take the science, but I don't think it matters. It might get us close to the next breakpoint for the science one. I always feel like the science one I end up doing in the last like 3 turns every time. How many would we need for that though? We need 3 more. We're gonna be like 1 short probably. How many turns do we have left? Oh, it'll tell me. It'll tell me when the next turn pops up. Honestly, maybe we run research initiative. Not here though. Here we should probably build. We could also do some of the gold. Because the monument's gonna lose its stuff. We would get influence though, and influence is important in the next age. So let's actually do that. Okay, and then over here, completed ancient walls. Do we have all the ageless stuff? Yes. Let's get research initiative going over here. You sometimes get a random codicy pop up. And if we get that, we're like in range of making the next point on the thing. On the science victory path. Ooh. That guy hits kind of hard.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Okay.
Inventor. Noun.
Okay. 3 ages. See, here we go. Random codex. So we need currency. 3 turns. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Grow town. You don't have any more science tiles you can give me? Shameful behavior. You should probably just start scooping up some of these. Oh, and you gotta grow. And you can get me a science. This is the better tile, but we're gonna do this. 1, because it locks us in that gold for later. And 2, because we really are that close. Oh, we can be doing research collaboration. Can we do another research collaboration? Did he accept or did he support? I don't know. $87. I bet it hasn't updated yet. Is there any way we could be milking out more science? And do we have places to put them? That's the other thing we gotta check. We have 2 slots left, and we need to slot how many more for the thing? 2, right? So we're good. Oh, we only need the 1 more. So we don't need to like build any more libraries, which would require us to like upgrade a thing. Do any of you? Is there any of you that can get me more science? You can, but we won't finish you in time. But at this point, I'm just gonna lock it in so I don't have to keep clicking the button. If we actually want to do this, we should come purchase. We should clear this out. Purchase the monument. And then we can start producing the research initiative here. And that might be enough to get us that other codicy. Dang it, Jose, you just cost me some science. Oh, but I could have Choctaw. Hold on. I'll be right back. This is annoying. I hate it when they do this like right at the end of an age. Do I want Choctaw? It's all sad and the city is kind of terrible, isn't it? Oh, but it has camels. I like camels. I'd rather have it than probably any of his. Let's see what it'll give me. So you'll give me this, but I don't really want that. What about like a nice city like Appalachia? Like I'd give you a Tikal for it. No? Do I take Hitchchi? Or do I just, you know what, I think I just don't do it and we only take his, or Choctaw. He'd give me Hitchchi too, it looked like. Which this city is, I mean this is better. But it wouldn't be connected to my trade route, I don't think. Okay, there's a Harriet Tubman, that's funny, you can see that it's Harriet Tubman even though we haven't met Harriet Tubman. Oh, don't tell me they're going after friggin' Tikal again. You end up with the Tikal problem though. Alright. March on Chichen Itza. If we can take Chichen Itza, I'd actually keep Chichen Itza. I don't think I want Blackbeard's crummy cities though. Not when we're already 1 over the settlement limit. I mean, we'll get more settlement limit after the age transition. Which is like literally in 2 turns. I could... Are we still good on our economic one? Yeah. We're still good on our military one. Defenseless settlement, take me there. I'll risk it. They're like, the enemy's coming to Tikal. I'm like, but they have 2 turns. So like, really, what are they gonna do with this silly surprise war of theirs? We just want to get... Oh, I can't hit him this turn. We just want to get as many guys down here as we can. I don't think this is doable to take this, but maybe if it's just the one, but I think we only get one turn to try, so probably we don't get it, but that's okay. As long as we get our courtesy so I can, you know, have my one more point. Unit unbanded. Did that say unit unbanded? Their unit, right? Not mine. Okay, we got our one more point, so like,
When
I'm
I was
good.
young, I thought
That means of the civs we met, we led everything, but somebody like cleaned house on the wonders somewhere else. Age of Antiquity is ending. Yeah, so whatever. Do whatever. Okay. That means, yeah, we can only attack with who's here. We bring this guy in. We bring this guy in. We have this guy just to see, like, what if we get it, you know? Focus fire, and then you. Oh, did I do it the wrong way? I guess that was rough terrain. I wanted to do a coordinated attack with everybody, but that's okay. Yeah, one more turn and we would have taken Chichen Itza. That's okay. We can take it next stage. I don't think Jose is doing so well. Kill his unit though. Let him have one less guy. Yeah, you just can't do anything useful. That's okay. And neither can you. Well, that's gonna be a wrap for the age, isn't it? I think we did pretty good. Was this the cleanest game? No. Oh, the cleanest age? No, but when it's your first time playing a new leader, you're trying new strategies you're not super familiar with, I feel like you got to give yourself a little bit of breathing room. You gotta be like, all right, you know,
strong
it wasn't
trade
perfect,
came
but it
with
was
strong
okay.
relations, and Greece flourished because it chose its partners well.
Let's play the trade one. I don't know how it picks when you golden age twice, because we finished the military one first. Maybe it's the one you finished last that it plays? I have no idea. But hey, the end of the age here, we did pretty well. If you'd enjoyed this, now would be the time to give the stream a like. Show the YouTube algorithm that you enjoyed it. Here's all the lovely stuff we unlocked. Military options, we got economic options, we got lots of options. Yep, golden, not quite. Ooh, Napoleon just barely missed there. At 9 to 5 to 3 to 3, so that's pretty good. Legends report, we didn't make any progress on the foundation path, but we got Gilgamesh to level 3. Which means I already had magic plant. We can go look at this, you know, in case anyone was really wondering about how good his new memento was. We'll go look at what that does. Plus 25% relationship from starting or supporting endeavors, minus 25% relationship from starting sanctions or rejecting endeavors. That actually might be useful. I feel like normally the way that these bonus nodes that you unlock are set up, they're not like that wonderful. But that's actually pretty good. So I think let's go ahead and transition to the next age. And then I might look through our options, and then the start of an age seems like a great place to start the next stream. But I guess we do, because as far as I know, you can't save in between here. So we gotta. Oh, this does get us to the screen where we can see his new magic plant. Friendly greetings give plus 100% relationship increase. I guess the reason you do this is you take it in the ancient age, and then you have it so you can you can have an ally really quick and get your +2 war support and your bonuses from that. I guess that's what you do with this. It doesn't seem that powerful to me. It doesn't seem that good. Like, I'm certainly not going to slot it in now, but if you wondered what Gilgamesh's memento was, there you go. There's so many of these in the game. We need to think about what we want to change these to. But first, we need to pick a civilization. So we unlocked a lot. We're doing the economic militaristic thing. However, I don't think it would be bad to pick something else that complements us to try and get our culture and our science back up, especially where it's like the economic we're gonna be okay. Really, expansionist is kind of what we need to drive the economic legacy path in this next stage anyway, because we're going to be wanting to put settlers in distant lands and get our treasure resources and stuff. So let's look through these. Bossid, was this added recently? Is this one of the ones I've not played? Maybe I have played this, it's just been a long time. Plus 30% gold for each rural population of the city when you create a specialist. Scales by game speed. House of Wisdom. Okay, you get the Mamluk. When stationed in your territory, receive +1 combat strength for every urban population in that settlement, and has lower combat strength than other units, so it's not really good for conquering. It's more of a defensive thing. Alim, a great person in charge. Okay, it's like the Lochios. The unique quarter created by constructing both in the same district. +1 scientist to all specialists in the city, allows training. Yeah, they're Lochios replacement. +6 science, +1 science, efficiency for quarters, science building and wonders. +6 happiness, +1 culture adjacency for happiness building wonders. Unlocks the ability to found a religion. That's interesting. So we could do this as a way to juice our science, I guess. And you know, then we'd be playing a specialist game. I don't hate this as an option. Chola. Chola could be really good because influence would be really nice, especially because we're gonna meet some people from across the seas that shouldn't be so angry at us, and that should let us be doing our thing. So that I feel like stacks a little bit better. Heavy naval unit. A unique fleet commander is kind of cool. Created by constructing, okay. 15 naval trade range, right? Naval trade range is huge for like distant lands and stuff, because I love the new maps. We'll talk about this in the next stream, I'm sure. I love the new maps, but sometimes you can get kind of screwed with the distant lands. And they're just not close to where you are. Unlike how they used to be. +6 happiness, +1 gold. Okay, +6 gold. Gold agency for coastal, navigable rivers, and wonders. Plus 50% production toward naval units. I'm thinking Chola. I don't even know if I've ever played this Civ. It looks like its unlock requirements are pretty thin. And I don't think I've ever played a game as Trunk Track or Ashoka. So it would just be if I played a game with one of these and then rolled into it. So I'm kind of thinking the Chola is my leading pick. We'll go through these a little bit quicker probably. Iceland, I don't think we're Iceland. I played Iceland in my last game. Natural wonders, relics, whenever you study a civic mastery, it's really fascinating because you get civics basically by the culture victory is actually from doing culture, and it's pretty unique and quite fun. I just don't think that's the kind of game we want to play. We have other reasons to want to be exploring, so I don't think we're going to be Iceland. We don't have a ton of mountains, so I don't think we're going to go the Inca. Their terrace farm is pretty good, but like we said, we did not have a lot of rough terrain. We found that out when we were trying to build our stuff, so I don't think we're Inca. Ming, plus 50% science in the capital. Yeah, I don't think Ming does a lot for us. I think we're going to play the Chola. We'll see. If we wanted to go the more militaristic route, we'd probably go as the Normans. I However, I don't think... Yeah, it's all cavalry stuff. I'm thinking we're gonna do the Chola, the Shawnee. Yeah, I don't think we're... Oh, we have Spain too. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one is locked. Oh, and that one's locked. Spain is the last one we have. I don't remember what Spain does either. +2 food, plus gold and settlements adjacent to the coast. We didn't really set up for that. And then you get conquistadors. +6 culture plus. Okay, I think we're gonna go the Chola. This should be fun. The influence, the trade route. +1 trade route. So that means you improve trade relations. You can do it two times. We can get this going. Okay, so now we need to, before we click the choose them button, we know what we're doing. We can change the mementos. We could put in my favorite thing in the whole, let's just take these out. Oh, can you not just, okay, you can't take them out, I don't think. Another military point would be okay, because we wanted to get there was like a production one. I wish you could see your tree during this. I don't think there's a way to do that. Yeah, because this brings up this menu. So it's difficult to tell. 2 signs per great work. Probably no. Probably no. Specialists, we don't have a ton. Specialists. Now, gold for imported resources could be good. If we're about to do a whole bunch of trade routes, that could be good. Like, probably just as good as an economic one. Even though an economic one, you get that 15% thing. You're kind of, that's kind of really strong. There's one that makes all your trade route range better. +5 range for all trade routes. Do we do this and then stack it with our thing and basically just be able to trade with anyone on the whole map? Maybe we do that as our economic one. And then if we want to do something for our militaristic one, all of these are pretty specific. So maybe we do just take that. I think I'm okay with that. I think let's lock that in. And let's choose the Chola. And this should be fun. Kind of leaning more into the diplomacy thing, which, like I've said, it's not an area of the game that I'm like the most familiar with. And I feel like we kind of got a little penalized for being at war last time because we weren't able to really double up on using all of our tools. So I think this will be, once we can meet people on the other side of the ocean, I think we'll be a lot better equipped to actually be able to use Gilgamesh's special ability. So that's quite exciting.
Make your mark.
Yeah, okay, unique stuff. Very good. +3 culture and gold buildings, -2. Okay, +4 settlements other than your capital if they have a water building. That's actually pretty good too. And then those that we took. So it's looking pretty good for the next era. I think we're going to be in good shape. I really enjoyed this era. It went well. If I had to rate right now, how am I feeling about the game? I had a great time trying out Gilgamesh in the Ancient Era. I think things went overall pretty well. We lost a little bit of tempo rebuffing that first wave of Jose's war that I feel like we just didn't quite get back. And I'm a little worried about our science is pretty low. Like I'm not feeling so great about that. How did my guy get a promotion? Did I just have a guy? Somebody must have got attacked after the last age rollover. Why are all my army commanders 0? Oh, they're both over here. Whew. They had me worried for a second there. They had me real worried. I do want to just look at the legacies. I might not choose them until next stream, but I do want to just kind of see what we've got. I think for this age, we're going to try to get the exploration one. The science one is almost a gimme in this age, so we might end up doing a little bit more of that. The military one, we'll see. I think we're going to try to go economic science this age, because I need people to be happy with me so I can get my advantage for being Gilgamesh. Like I want to do the thing. Okay, Silk Road's Golden Age is kind of not that great. That's really not that great. We might just take the 2 economic attribute points and call that good. Same thing here. We'll probably just take 2 scientific attribute points. I'll have to go look. Probably we're gonna go diplomatic on this. 4 infantry plus 2 settlement limit is pretty good. And then we'd have to go look actually at, because the expansionist one plus 1.5% production towards doing settlers, we're definitely going to want to send settlers and go across. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. We can also get the other settlement limit, so that's pretty good. Yeah, economic, if we get 2, we're gonna be able to like pop, and that's pretty good. Or pop. The gold towards purchasing, 50% gold towards purchasing is like almost better than just 1 on every imported resource. So yeah, we might hop through here. So that's all looking good. Diplomatic versus cultural. If we went diplomatic, oh, I think we have to go diplomatic to get the 25% influence towards supporting or rejecting diplomatic actions. I said we might wait till next time to pick these, but I think I'm almost ready now. We do want to look, what are our choices? Sparta or Thebai becomes capital. I think Thebai is kind of what we've set up. Leave these 2 as cities. Sparta will become not a city. We can always put it back to being a city. We honestly might, well, some of these I think would feed into Sparta, probably. If we do any conquering this age, my #1 choice would probably be to finish off Jose, who should be a little weakened by how much he got rolled last age. But then I don't think that works with the legacy path for the military. Yeah, because it's all about distant settlements. So, like, it's tricky. And we've got some cities that aren't great down here. I mean, at least this one will be doing, doing some good with the gold, and like they're contributing. They're just, I don't know. The cities from the AI always feel a little bad. Do we want militaristic or expansionist? We have 1 militaristic. Okay, I wish you could just see this. Militaristic. Oh, we wanted to come maybe take down here. +1 settlement limit. Is that better than production towards settlers? Probably. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to do the +2 settlement limit, because that's huge. I think we're going to do this. I think we're actually not going to take a golden age, because I just don't, like, I don't think it's as good as just taking 2 of these. Oh, I guess we do have a wild card point that we could put somewhere. I got to think about that for a minute. And we're going to take 2 of these. We're going to change the buy into the capital, because that's just better for us. Then we're going to, let's see, diplomatic or cultural. I think we definitely wanted the diplomatic. Okay, so we get +10 gold. We can get 1 city, or we can get another militaristic point, or the expansion point. I think if we get the expansion point, then I could get the settlers one. So maybe I'll take the expansion point, and I think we'll call that good. Let's go just double check that that's right. Yeah, because we can already get this and then get the settlement limit. And then we'll be, you know, we can come down these later. And then expansionists, because we'll be able to build a bunch of stuff. Diplomatic, definitely we need that. So, yeah, I think we can actually lock in these legacies, and then next time we'll be ready to go from the get-go. Let's go ahead and confirm these legacies. Yeah, I'll waste my 1 point. There was nothing good to do with it anyway. Nice. So, I guess let's go spend these while I have in my mind what I want to do with them all. Yep. Active trade route and then purchasing, I think, because we're going to do a lot of trade routes because we're the Chola. That's kind of what we've set up to do. So let's go here, let's go here. Expansionist, let's go here because that's our only choice. Then we'll go here and here. And then 2 scientific will go here because we have to. And then I think we go towards the production towards buildings. And then if we end up with another science point, which we might, because are we technically economic scientific right now? I think we're economic scientific, so we should get a point or 2 on this. We could probably go, like, the +1 science for resources stacks really well with the other stuff we're doing. So you'll probably go here, and then if we get another one here, but we've got good options. So I'm feeling pretty good about that, and I feel pretty good about the stream. Hopefully, you all have enjoyed it. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for here for tonight. Wow, that's a name, Ganga Ikonda Cholapuram. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played as the Chola. I'm a little excited now. It's just a little absurd. So we'll be back streaming most likely next week around the same time. So if you want to be sure you see when that goes live, make sure to subscribe. We'd love to have you back. Enjoying a little Civilization VII. I appreciate, you know, all of you hanging around, spending this time with me this evening. I hope it made your day a little better. So with that, I'll bid you all farewell. Hope you all have a good night, and we'll catch you in the next stream.